Hi guys, Nikki B here, owner and founder of ChildcareNinjas.com, and I know you have been wanting to start a childcare business out of your home for some time now, and it is driving you insane. You need an in-home daycare business plan, and you are going crazy trying to figure out what goes in it, how long it should be. I've got some answers for you tonight, so I'll see you inside. You got this. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so I'm kind of excited about this because back when I started my childcare business, I didn't know what to put in there. I didn't know what to put in my plan. I did write one, but I wrote it just kind of, without a guide. And so I'm really excited because I'm giving you a guide. You are not going to have to do tons and tons of research and library trips and all of that stuff. You're not going to have to do that tonight because I'm going to give you a simple guide to follow in creating an in-home daycare business plan that is going to be simple for you, get to the point, and just help you get started. So many times I see people that are like, yeah, I'm working on my business plan. Yes, I have to do this business plan. I get it. We all do want a business plan whenever we're going to start a business, whether it's childcare or anything else. And that's a great idea. We should have something, but do not get hung up on the business plan. Don't get hung up on what should go in there, how big it should be, all of the details, all of the mission statement, and all these other things that people throw at you saying that you need to have this in a business plan. Look, you're starting a business from your home. And so you are not going for financing, or at least most cases, you're not going for financing for your home childcare business. This is something that you're going to start up inexpensively. You're probably going to use your own money, or maybe a few dollars that you might borrow from like friends or family or something like that. But this is not that plan where you are about to go to Bank of America or Chase and sit down in front of a loan officer to get, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not the plan you are about to create, because that's not the plan you need right now. So stop following everybody and do what is going to work for you as you get started in this small home childcare business, which one day will be great. I'm counting on that. I'm believing that for you. But right now, you need to get started, but you do want to get started with a guide, and I get that. And I do think that that is a smart thing to do, but it doesn't have to be difficult, and it doesn't have to be massive. It can be simple. Simple? You ask? Yes, simple. Okay, stop making it difficult. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay, so first things first, size doesn't matter when you're doing your business plan. So keep in mind, it doesn't have to be something that is massive. You don't have to have all these graphs and charts and all of this information whenever you are writing a business plan for your home childcare business. You don't need to do all that. Okay, just simply plan out a few things, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But you're going to take a few things that are important. And I'll also talk to you about the reason that these things are important, okay? But do not think that you have to have a business plan that is like as thick as this book, okay? You don't need all that. So size doesn't matter. We're going to make this small. We're going to keep it simple. And this business plan, this first business plan that you're going to create, is for you. It is for you to look back at. It is for you to look in and gauge and plan and just decide how you're going to go and where you're going to go. So keep that in mind. We're not giving it to a loan officer at a bank or a credit union or anything like that. This is for you to be able to kind of gauge how your business is doing and if it is in fact headed where you want it to go. So slow down, take a deep breath. Okay? It doesn't have to be big. one thing you do want to do is kind of get the core things into this plan. And honestly, you could take a sheet of paper and write out your business plan for your home daycare business and be completely happy, okay, with what you've come up with. Just have some core things in there. What do you do? Okay. As a childcare business owner, yes, we watch the kids, we make sure that they're safe, we feed them, those types of things. But what makes you special? What makes you different? What in your childcare business is going to be different from everyone else around you, or those, that are your competition? Think about those things and put that in there. But it doesn't have to be extensive. It could be something small, a small paragraph about why you about what you do differently in your childcare business, the service that you're offering, and then put in there, how much you charge. You do want to have that because you want to have these things down on paper, so that when you do go to start building out your materials, that is already down there, and you've created those things already. You want to also put in there where you would like your business to be going. You can't get where you're going if you don't know where you're going. So definitely take a minute to think about where you want your business to be in 2 years, 3 years. You do need to put your goal in your business plan, but it doesn't have to be, 5 years of financials that you're putting into this business plan, especially your initial business plan that is, going to be your home daycare business. Think about how long you want to keep it in your home. If it's something that you eventually want to move out, then eventually you do want to do a plan that accounts for you being successful enough to move your childcare business out of your home and into an actual center. And that's fine. But don't allow for your future dreams to keep you from getting started right now. That is what I see so often. I see so often people, so focused on, where they're going, and all the things it's going to take to get to that point, that they forget you need to have a plan to start. And so that's what we're trying to come in here tonight and help you with, that startup plan. That plan that says you can do this, on a minimal amount of money. That plan that says you don't need a huge center, to get started. You can find a space within your home that is small yet comfortable, and allow yourself the opportunity to start your business and grow it eventually. Okay. But getting started is, you can't get to point C without first getting to point B. So let's focus on that in this business plan. Okay. Let's focus on that. Using the plan. We talk about writing a plan, but so often one thing that ends up happening is you write the plan and then you don't know where it's at. You haven't seen it in years. Why? Because you stick it somewhere and you don't know where it's at. What good is that? Okay, what do you need your plan for after you get started? You need it so that one, where you are, are you where you said you were going to be? Okay, you use your business plan as a guide to get you to where you want to go. And so you also use it as a guide. If you get stuck, you can take it out and look back and say, why haven't I moved past this particular stage? Why haven't I gotten to, X amount of income that I anticipated I would be at? So then you can look back at it, but it is a guide for you to kind of gauge where you're at and where you're going. If you're getting there, like you said, you want it to be, or want it to get there. And then it's also to check in, see how you're doing. How are you doing? Okay. You don't know if you don't have a plan to start with. So definitely start with something. Start with a small plan of where you would like to see your childcare business in the next year. Okay. And then, you can look back after that year's over and see, have you made it there? And if not, maybe why not? What were you missing? What things did you not reach? What things did you not do? Things like that. But you don't need a business plan for a $100,000 facility and you're starting out in your home. And I kid you not, people get stuck there so often, and you don't want to be stuck there, and I don't want to see you stuck there, so don't get stuck there. Okay, write it and make it simple. Who are you? What are you going to provide? How are you going to provide it? To who do you want to provide it? And how much are you going to provide it for? Those are things that are simple. They're simple answers. The simpler you keep your first business plan in your in-home childcare business, the easier it's going to be for you to get started, because you're not looking at all these massive things that you're going to need to do later on down the line, thinking that you have to do them right now. Do not do that to yourself. I kid you not. It is the surest way to keep yourself frustrated. It is the surest way for you to become confused. And then, when we're confused and when we're frustrated, when we make things complicated, we decide, okay, you know what? Maybe it's not for me. Don't do that to yourself. Definitely keep it simple. Make it simple. And I'm going to help you out in that area. When I get done tonight, you need to click on the link down below and get the freebie that I have for you tonight. My team and I worked hard on this, and I believe that it is a great starting point for you when you're looking at building out a plan, because honestly, while it's not called a business plan, but it is a business plan. By the time you get done with this activity in this freebie that I have for you this evening, I kid you not, you will have all the things in order as far as your plan goes to what you need to do and where you need to go and all of those different things. So definitely click on the link below, okay? And get your hands on my simple guide to starting a childcare business. It's a free guide. It's a free opportunity for you to really get things in order and on paper and not feel confused or overwhelmed. And I hope so much that this will help you. I really think it will. And so that's why I'm so adamant about asking you to click on that link and get this free guide, because I believe that it's going to help you push past all of those excuses that we end up coming up with to get that business plan done. Go through it and let me know if it helps you. Let me know if it has value to it for you, because I really hope it does. We worked really hard on this, and I believe that it's going to help you push past those things, those obstacles that are keeping you from actually getting started because you don't have a business plan. Okay, so take a look at it, click on the link, take a look at it, go through it, let me know how it helps you, and if you like it, definitely join me over in the Facebook group at the Childcare Ninja members group over on Facebook. Join me over there, because I give tons of information and trainings and freebies as well, so that you can definitely continue to start and grow your childcare business. Don't do it alone, because you don't have to. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. We're here to encourage you. We are here to give you those tips and ideas that will help you push past the level that you're stuck at so that you can become the success that you want to be. All right, that's it for today. I hope this was helpful to you. Please click on the link below. Definitely download that freebie. Click on the button above and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more of our weekly videos and weekly teachings. Definitely get your hands on it and definitely see us back here next week. All right, you got this. Bye.